How's it going, Durinde? Back with you once again, and trying something new. This is a game called Transport Fever, and from what I can tell, it looks like it's kind of based on the old Transport Tycoon games that came out back in the 1990s. The old what was it? Chris Sawyer did those. I think he wrote those in assembly too, which was pretty amazing. So apparently, this came out back in November 8th, according to Steam, and kind of mixed reviews. I thought I'd give it a try though, because I did love the original Transport Tycoon. Spent many hours playing it when I was a kid, because I played it when it came out, like back in 1995 or whenever that was. I remember playing it vividly back in the 90s. So I thought I'd give this a go. I played a bit of the tutorial. I played a little bit of the campaign mode just to kind of get the basic idea on how to build things. I don't know how this is going to go in terms of my financial success or anything, because, I just kind of got playing it just to get the hang of it. So I don't know everything about the game. I don't know any advanced strategies or anything like that at this point. So you're going to kind of learn with me as I try to attempt to teach myself this game. So we're looking at the overworld map right now. This game can generate kind of different random worlds with different seeds and stuff like that. I think I gave this the seed like Pants Hut 24, and so we'll see what happens. So you do start off. There's a bunch of towns. There's a bunch of kind of industries, which are kind of indicated by these little icons. These are kind of what these industries produce and what they need. So the idea of the Transport Tycoon games, where you got a farm, you take cattle off the farm, you bring the cattle to the meat factory, or you take the wheat off the farm, you bring the wheat to the town, and the people eat the wheat, and you take the passengers from town to town, stuff like that. And that's how you build your transport empire. Of course, the years will tick by, technology gets released, and you try to outdo your AI competitors. I don't know if there are any AI competitors right now. There may very well be. I don't see any on the map right now, but that might change as we get things underway. So I'm doing a free play right now. There is a tutorial. There is a couple of campaigns. There's an American campaign and the European campaign. Didn't get. I started off with the American campaign, did kind of like half the first mission, then decided to try it the free play mode, because that's where the fun is in these games. Not by doing kind of the missions and tutorials and stuff like that, but by just doing the free play and just see what kind of wacky things we can get up to. There's all sorts of transport options. You got planes, trains, and automobiles. Of course, we're back in 1850 right now, so we won't have any trains yet. Or planes yet. I assuming planes will come as flight gets invented in the early 1900s or whatever. And but we can still build like horse-drawn carriages and stuff since it's the 1850s. We don't even have automobiles yet, I don't believe. So just take a look at our interface here. So this is kind of your construction menu across the bottom. You got your speeds here. Here's your dates. Here's your options. This is kind of your alert pop-up. This is what? That's icon filter for your HUD. And this is information about different stations and stuff that will fill out as the game goes on. Interface isn't the greatest, but it's workable. This only came out in November, so maybe we will see a few patches and whatnot. So let's start off. Let's see if we can figure out maybe a good industry to try to hook up. So we do have a farm here, and these guys produce cattle and grain by the look of it. Yes, they have grain and cattle. So let's see if we can figure out who requires grain and cattle. What do these guys need? These guys need wood and steel. Okay, so we won't be going there. What do you need? You need what? You need iron ore and coal. You produce steel, okay. What do you need? you need grain and oil, and you make plastic. So these guys do need grain. So let's start off fairly simple. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to our farm here. We're going to select this road icon, and I found the interface like not the most intuitive thing, so it does take a little bit getting used to. So this is kind of passenger stuff. We're going to be doing cargo, so we have to click on this cargo icon, and you have to build a depot for kind of every industry. So we're going to build a depot here, and let's attach it like that. So we have a depot there, and I was going to say, I was wondering if there was a road attachment there. So we're going to build another depot here. Okay, truck station. Okay, so now we need vehicles. So again, we will go into our road little icon here, and you got to click this depot button, and we're going to be building a road depot. So let's build that kind of like in the middle. You use M and N to rotate the buildings. Not quite a standard key you'd use for that, but it works. So let's buy a road vehicle. So you have stagecoach. They are for passengers. We want freights. So we do want some horse wagons. So let's buy a couple of those, and hopefully the game doesn't crash. Okay, let's buy 3. This might be a little bit too ambitious right now, but we'll give it a try. And okay, so you have to set a line. So the line is basically the route that they're going to take. So we're going to add the farm here. Okay, and they are going to go to the farm, and they're going to come here. Okay, so that's our first line, and just unlocked an achievement on Steam, even though I've done this before in the tutorial, but I guess it doesn't count in the tutorial. So yeah, there go our horse-drawn carriages. So they will be going to the farm. They're going to be picking up grain, hopefully, and they're going to be coming back here and dropping it off, and hopefully making us some money. So we have 1.9 million right now. So hopefully the trip doesn't take that long. So what else do we have here in terms of industry? We have these guys need stone and slag. They produce bricks, I guess. What do these guys do? Okay, that's an oil well. So we do know that these guys need oil as well. Oil as well for the oil well. Another farm there. What about the towns themselves? Okay, so apparently the towns can absorb stuff. Apparently it's poor though. Okay. So what happens if we try to build a depot for the town? Maybe we can move some like cattle and stuff from the farm into town. So let's grab our construction again. So we don't need a depot right now. Let's build a small depot here. So you see, if we attach to the road there, it's going to be servicing kind of this group of houses. So we want kind of a large group of houses to be serviced if we can. What if we put it at the end of this road? Okay. It's going to rotate our building a bit. Yeah, our first cargo item arrived. Neat. Okay, so we'll build our depot there. And we're going to go back to... I don't see any reason for us to have like another road depot. Maybe this is going to be a mistake. So we're going to go back to freight, and we're going to build... Let's go for 3 again. And set a new line here. New line. So we're going to add a station. We're going to go to... Okay, it was down here, right? We're going to go between... Oh, we didn't build a depot there. We could service that town from this farm, though. Let's build a depot. That's probably the more proper thing to do. So... Get a depot here, and we will rotate this so it's highlighted, so that means that's going to be serviced. So add a station. You're going to go there, and you're going to go here. And we'll see how that works out. I haven't actually tried this with the towns yet before. I've only kind of done the industries. Like I said, only done the bare bones of the tutorial. So this may be like a giant failure. I might run out of money at some point. So, all right. So there goes our new transports. We should be able to get a list of our lines here. These guys, they've been running for 3 months, and they last us over $1,000 so far. And these guys have been running for a month, and they haven't actually done anything yet. Should be able to kind of look at these. Maybe not. So they are going from there. There they go. I mean, that is kind of that's a bit of a jaunt, isn't it, by carriage? Anyway, all right, let's do one other thing. We're going to set up a bus line from this town to this town, and so we're going to try that. This is me basically like just trying different things with the buses. I may try some stuff with some trains a little bit later. So for bus lines, we got to go to passenger. Okay, so that's a small. So okay, so this is going to service Beaconsfield. Okay. Let's kind of put them at the sidewalk there. And sidewalk here. It's going to be kind of the intercity route. And we're going to need some way to transport people between those two towns. So I just want to clear out of that. Let's buy some more road vehicles. And let's buy a stagecoach. We're just going to buy one because I have no idea if this is going to work. New line. We're going to go from here to here. Okay. Well, we can upgrade? No. No parameters. Okay. All right. So we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at our lines again. So we're losing money all around. So I'm a great transport tycoon right now. Not so much. I think this is still the road vehicle 4. Yeah, these guys are still making their way down here. I don't think they've even reached this initial farm yet. Anyway. So, yeah, if we zoom in on here, you can see that the grain is being built up. And it's being brought there. Cool. Did I see... I thought I saw a carriage arrive there, but I guess it's wrong. So what's this? Yeah, you're doing kind of like iron and stuff like that. What's this building? What are you producing? You're producing wood. Does anyone need wood? Who doesn't need wood? These guys turn wood into lumber. Okay. Well, let's set that up then. I don't know if it's worth building a train over. We're already connected by road somewhat. So, again, let's kind of focus on the ground transport for now. So we need truck station here. How far away can I build you without losing like that far? Okay. Alright, so we need a second one down here. So flip you around and we'll connect to the road. I just want to make sure that we're actually servicing that building. And we're going to need some more carriages. Road vehicles. Horse wagons. We'll do 3 again. I'm not sure if that's a good number or a bad number or what. I probably should have played a little bit more of the tutorial, but anyway, here we are. So we're going to add this. Going to go there, and then you're going to come back here. And then we might add another route if these guys are producing lumber, and then bring lumber somewhere. They haven't produced any lumber yet because they have no wood. Okay. How's our lines doing? Well, we lost... Oh, there's our first bus arrival. We've lost 4K on that route. Okay, not doing great as a transport tycoon right now. So there we go. They have no passengers. I guess traveling halfway across the country on a bumpy cart, probably not the coolest thing to do in the world. Have these guys actually arrived down here yet? Apparently there's nothing waiting. They do produce grain, right? Yeah, okay. Trying to find that set of trucks that's supposed to be servicing this town. Where did they go? Okay, let's take a look at lines. This one, I guess. 6 months. Cargo wood? Shouldn't be right. Cargo grain. Okay, where are you? Okay, so that's that group of trucks. Why is it showing cargo wood? Didn't intend to bring wood anywhere. Okay, so there's the other set of trucks. They're still making their way down from the depot. Okay. Of course, I do have the game on very slow. And you're probably actually supposed to build your depots a little bit closer to your routes. But I haven't done that. Okay. These guys. So, okay, so they're filled up on grain now. Or they should be. These guys are still making their way along. I'm going to speed up time a little bit, see if I can get these guys kind of down where they're supposed to be. So they're probably going to go here first. First passenger waiting. Okay, it's only... So they're probably waiting back here. Yeah. I don't know if my carriage will make it back in time to actually pick them up. Oh, well. They know the schedule. I mean, I've posted the schedule on the community bulletin board because that's the only way you'd be able to do it back in those days, or you'd have a town crier or something. So where's our carriage right now? It's not it. Oh, here it comes. Hopefully there'll be some passengers waiting in this town by the time we reach. Okay, so these guys are going to be delivering absolutely nothing. That's terrific. Okay. So these guys are... Okay, they're actually going to deliver wood. That will take them a while. Yeah, maybe I should be using trains for some of this stuff. Anyway, you live and learn. Is this an oil well? Yeah. And what are you? You're an oil refinery. Okay. And they're fairly close together, so I might be able to actually make this one work. If I... Okay, so there's no road. Okay, so we'll have to build another depot down here. But this might actually work. Okay. This is exciting. So we'll build a depot here. And I just want to make sure that we're still being serviced. Okay. And nothing with trains yet. We'll get to trains eventually. I just want to make trucks work first. Okay, so we'll plop a building down here. It's auto-saving. And, okay, so we will need another depot, I think, because otherwise I'd have to build a road down there. There's another refinery there as well. It's kind of an odd placement. Okay. Okay. Street. Small country road. Narrow angle. I was trying to build out at a weird angle here. Can I just... Too much curvature. I don't need you to curve. I need you kind of just... Okay, let's try another alternative. Let's just try going this way. It's trying to curve around. I don't need to curve around, I just need you to... What if I do this like a street? Okay. We don't need you to build into the gorge there. We don't need you to build a tunnel either. Just kind of want you to come up this way. A highways engineer, I am not. Why are you trying to build this big old curve? I don't need you to build a curve. Just kind of want you to build straight, actually. First cargo item transported? We've only done our first cargo item now? Alright, so we just spent a bunch of money there. Some nice trees. Okay. So, at least if we do build some carriages here... Have we actually made money, I wonder? Oh, we do have a couple of... Yeah, we've made a little bit of money on some of the routes. We still have no passengers on our passenger line. And line 2 is still doing something. So line 1 actually made money. Good. Okay, so these guys are meandering their way up. Takes them like a year to get anywhere. So we want to check out our depot again. And we will... Can I do any upgrades? No parameters! Okay, so... We do have a couple of road vehicles that don't have a line, so... Add stations. Okay, so you're gonna go... here. You're gonna go there. How's that? Alright. Yeah, I think one of the lines that I initially thought I was setting 3 trucks to, I only set a single truck, so... And I think it's this line here. Anyway. I think most of our time is being spent for our poor buggies to actually get to their destination. Okay. So these guys should be filled with grain or something. Logs? Why are you trying to load logs? Details. Like, these guys should have... Requirements, none. Details, chart. They produce things, but... I don't know. I'm a bit confused. It's our road finances, which is in the red. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Okay. So we do have a couple routes actually making money, so that's great. I mean, it's the opposite of losing money, so, and that's pretty much the entire point of any business. Where's our bus right now? Oh, our bus has 4 passengers. See if we can locate it. Okay, there's the depot. You should be meandering some way around here. Is that it? Oh, there he goes. The green. Okay. All right. So we do have our 2 buggies making their way down here to start our oil industry, our oil empire. Still don't have anything... I mean, this should be servicing that, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, what else do we have for industry? We do have another farm here. Great Yarmouth. What are you? You are producing... What is this? Coal. Okay, so is there like a coal plant anywhere? Another plastics factory. A lot of plastics factory. We seem to be a oil-reliant nation. No, can't I do some like eco-friendly things? What are you? Steel mill. And you're a machine factory. Well, you won't produce any steel until you have any There's another forest. They anyone need wood? Like raw wood? No. Another plastics factory or chemical plant. Quarry, okay. Who needs a quarry? Oh, our passengers finally arrived. Excellent. It's an iron ore mine. And that is a goods factory. So it needs wood and plastic or planks and steel. Okay. Can't really help them there. You need stone. Bit of a jaunt though. Okay, so you are a sawmill. Is there a forest around? We have like 2 sawmills not close to any forest. Okay. This is maybe a good reason why you should play the campaign, is because some of these are probably, like the layouts are a little bit more sensical. Do have a couple forests here. How are our lines doing? Oh, we're back in the red for this place. Our passenger line made money this year, though. So we've lost about half our starting money. Okay. So maybe trains might be a little bit of a better idea. What's this? That's a quarry. You produce stone. That's a quarry. You produce stone. So who uses stone? Maybe we could do like a big stone route. Okay, game is auto-saving. So you may have seen a bit of a jump there. So there's the construction plant. These guys produce grain and cows into food, specifically bread. There's nothing like that delicious, delicious cow bread. Just trying to see if there's a route that makes sense. Okay, so we do have another oil well here. We do have a chemical plant, but they need refined oil. Okay, so that's not going to work. What do you have? You have what? Coal? Okay. Alright. Transport fever. Okay, you're a chemical plant. There's a coal mine. Does Great Yarmouth need coal? It needs some shopping stuff. Jobs. Not sure how the jobs things work. We do have a route here. What does it say for Farrington here now? Okay, that's kind of the population. No, we don't have a bus route there. We have a bus route to Enfield. Jobs. So 0 out of 50. So we don't have anyone working these facilities because we have no food. Is that it? Don't know. Okay. Well, they do have production. So are we actually taking this plastic anywhere? They need grain and refined oil. Ton of wood there. These guys haven't produced anything. Well, our transportation empire is not really taken off like I thought it would. But anyway, maybe you're getting some insight into the game, whether you'd like to purchase it for yourself or not. Oh, these guys have finally made it. I don't know if they've made money at all. Is this line 5? Line 5. So they haven't made any money, but that should change now, because they should be moving back and forth here. So they produce oil and fire? Fuel, okay. Yeah, that should be a fairly good route because it's not that far. Okay, so they actually produce oil. So who needs oil? What about Frinton? Frinton, do you need... You need fuel. Okay. So can we drop off the fuel here? Does that make sense? Grab this. Do a truck station. And rotate this. Try not to demolish any buildings in town if I don't need to. Okay. So, I will need a couple more things. I'm going to break down and build another depot here. Okay. Seems like it's going to be a lot easier for us to actually have some industry in kind of this section of the map. Alright, so we'll do 3 things again. And we'll make a new line. We'll add this station. Or this station. And we're going to come down to Fenton. Okay. Alright, we'll see how this works out. Hopefully they will have some actual production. Production is at 16, so will this clear up when our trucks arrive? Maybe. The answer is maybe. What drives a man to neutrality? Like, I don't see anything kind of hanging out in the depot here in terms of goods. We still have some routes that are making us money and some that are losing. Line 2 seems to be sucking. Our passenger service is actually doing fairly well, which is kind of surprising. So we may need to look in building a few more of those. And I'm not sure why it kind of defaults to wood for cargo. It doesn't really make sense to me. So where are you going? Log 06. I don't want you to carry logs, though. Maybe it's the fact, maybe they can't actually carry anything beside that. Yeah, let's just take a look at our depot again. Maybe try to get a better description. This is automatic. Okay, you're gonna pick up fuel. And you're gonna pick up fuel. Okay. So, set line to line 6. See if this actually works for them. Okay, I'm not sure why you're going down here first, because that is the second spot on the route. But anyway. So let's check out our lines. Cities, population, shopping, and jobs. I'm sure there's a way to better read that. So, what did we learn? We did learn that our passenger service is making cash. So maybe we need to run this a little bit more. Do we have people waiting? We have 14 people waiting. Alright, I'm going to build a couple more stagecoaches. And the game's going to auto-save and slow everything down. And, okay, set line. Okay, so what's the line? That's the passenger service. That is line 3. So, go to line 3. Okay, and maybe we'll add Farrington to our passenger route. Just seeing if there's maybe a couple more cities that are closer together, or I could do Bootle. Yeah, let's do Bootle. So we're going to build ourselves passengers station here. We're going to build it at the edge of town so our carriage doesn't have to travel so far. And okay, so we're going to look at line 3. And can I edit this line? Add station. Okay, so you're going to go back here to Kingsway. And then you're going to come over here. Then you're going to go back to Kingsway. Okay, so they should go from there to Kingsway. And that should be like a nice little, I don't know, triangular route. Okay, so how are these routes going? The fuel guys aren't making any money. The oil guys are, though. I'm not sure if we're actually getting any. There's nothing waiting there. We do have production, though. No upgrade or downgrade scheduled. Now, how does this tie in with the jobs thing? Nobody's unemployed, apparently, in that house. Do I need to bring passengers to there to get them to work? Is that how this works? Again, I probably should have played a little bit more of the tutorial, but hey, figure, oh man, I played so much Transport Tycoon when I was a kid, I should be able to figure this out. Not so much, apparently. Oh, these guys carrying anything? Details. Nope, they're just kind of losing us money. Alright, carry on. Carry on. So we're at 1.9 million. Logs and fuel? What? Makes no sense. Well, as long as our passenger service remains successful, I guess. Right. There's no warnings, that's good. Stations. Okay, that's just kind of pop-ups on the map. What's this? That's what we've achieved. Places that have cargo. Requirements product. Well, maybe we can do a little bit with the choo-choos. Maybe that's where the money is in this early game. Okay, alright, so we have an iron ore mine here, we have an iron ore mine here. Okay, who needs iron ore? Very goods factory, you need plastic and planks. What do you need? Who needs iron? There's got to be like a steel mill around here somewhere. You're like an oil facility. You're a quarry. You're a quarry. Machine factory needs steel. Chemical plants. They need oil. It's a machine factory again. Okay, construction materials. Okay, so these guys, they use stone and slag. Stone and slag. Okay, so we got to keep an eye out for that. It's wood and wood. Food. Planks. Okay, we do have a couple of wood producing things here, and we do have like a lumber camp there. Okay, so here's what we're going to try to do. We'll build rail. Okay, so that's for passengers. Freight station, okay. Alright. I'm probably going to muck this up and make myself go broke. But anyway, if I do, that's cool. And so we'll build you Flip you around so you're attached to the road. Okay. We're going to need a building to build train, so we're going to need a depot. Flip you around. Connect you to the end. So I used to work in Transport Tycoon, but it may not be the same. Doesn't look like it. May need to actually lay down some track. It looks like we're over a bridge here. Or not over a bridge, but we're kind of in the middle of the area here. Okay, can I lay my depot down now? Rate station. No, I need train depot. Flip you around. There we go. So we can add you. Okay, so we're going to go to there. We're going to go over here to pick up wood. So we need another depot. Freight station, okay. And so we want to make sure that we're servicing this spot. Okay, we may need to build a road out. So I'm still learning this game myself, so some of this stuff may not make sense when I look back at this in hindsight. Alright, so build you there. Alright, so train tracks. I'm going to come up here. And this will cause us to go broke. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Is there anything else we can do? What is this? Terrain. We can raise and lower terrain. Don't really want to be going at that right now. That's the root's doing. You guys are making money. We have some people losing money still. Okay. We do have quite a lot of oil kind of stored up here. So maybe our best bet is to, so yeah, we do have a depot here. Buy road vehicles, get a couple more horse wagons. And we're going to set the line to line 5. What did I do just then? Where are you going? Line 6. That's not what I wanted you to do. No, this is the depot. Set line, so line 5. Okay. So maybe we're not bringing them enough oil for production. And maybe they're not producing enough excess for us to actually get some of it. So maybe this will turn things around. So yeah, we'll just have those couple train depots out in the middle of nowhere for a few years. Do have extra wood up here. How's our lumberyard doing? What line is that anyway? So if I scroll along the map here, I should find... Here it is. Your line 4. Okay, so let's grab our depot up here. Buy a couple more horse wagons. And we're going to send that to line 4. Because they do have excess wood up here. So we should be producing planks here. So can we bring planks anywhere close by? We can bring them over here. Or we can bring them down there, the iron mine? No. No, they produce iron. They don't need planks. But these guys, they require planks. And it's pretty much a straight shot right across, eh? If I do this, it costs us several $1,000,000 for some reason. I don't know why it wants to default to building everything in a curve. Build that far. Build that far. We're down to 14.7K. I'm probably going to go bankrupt here at some point. Unless these guys start making a lot of money for us. This line seems to be doing pretty good, though. So we do have all that oil being built up. Come down here. Should be making some money. You lost $207. How'd you do that? It's like 1858. How do you lose that much money? That's like $40,000 in today's money. They made 3.18K. Okay. So I'm hoping the more oil that we bring down here, the better production's going to be. We'll see. There's another 3K there. Still have a ton of oil. What we do have... The Frinton and Walton Oil Refinery has a question mark. What? Try to ship more items. What? That's what I'm doing. Shipping more items. And their production still sucks. Charts. Well, they aren't producing things. I don't know. Well, we're at minus 28K right now. We're doing awesome. How's our passenger service? Its frequency is 16 minutes, which is probably like 3 months in game time here. Well, these guys are doing okay. And line 1 is also doing okay. Our first line. And whatever line 4 is, it's losing money. Line 6 is losing a lot of money. That's the guys here are supposed to be delivering the fuel. I don't know. Do they actually have any fuel on board? Details. Doesn't look like it. Like, I don't see any fuel actually ending up in our depot here. So you think they would produce that and then it would end up in that depot. Okay. Well, what about our... We are dropping off trees here, right? Should be at some point. Production is at 0. It's like super poor. See what happens when these guys arrive. They should have wood on board, right? No? No? What the hell are you doing? Are we picking up logs? Are you going to pick up logs? Okay, he picked up logs. These guys all came down with no logs. Okay. We're at minus 53K. Wonder if the game will just simply end at some point because we're too broke. We can't build anything else. 59K. Production is at 0 again. Crude oil 04. Have we taken out whatever surplus oil that we've had here? Game is confusing. Okay. See if you pick up the oil. It's nothing like transporting oil via horse and buggy. Yeah, he's picking that up. So, I mean, this guy should have oil on board, right? Yes. How's our passenger service doing? They're making money. So oil and passengers, that's our money makers right now. Oil and passengers. We're kind of like a body massage service. And these guys are still doing the old question mark thing. Try to ship more items. That's seriously, that's literally what we're trying to do. Charts. So we've done a lot of unloaded, but we're doing no loading. Okay, there's a ship available. So we could transport stuff by water. We do have a town there. Do we have anything else? We do have a couple of cities on the water, but I have absolutely no money. Can I talk to the bank? Borrow 50,000. Okay. Let's get ourselves up to like $1 million. I don't know who would actually loan me this money, considering I seem to be a very poor businessman right now. And, okay, ferries, or boats. I'm going to build a big boat. Okay, so we're going to need a boat depot. Okay, so our boat will come out of here. Right. So I want to build a boat line, so... Passengers. Okay, so we're going to need to flip this around. How is this actually going to work for us? Dock outside of navigate waters. What? Oh, we can build it there, okay. All right. So we need to build another one down here. So build passenger terminal. Okay. Will our boat actually be able to traverse under that bridge? This only time will tell. Okay. Buy ships. So we want a passenger ship. And that is like a lot of money. But anyway, who cares? So we'll build a new line. You're going to stop here. And you're going to stop here. All right. So that's all we can do here as passengers. Nobody waiting. This is probably a bad endeavor. But I've been known to waste money before. Well, our oil route's still kind of our savior. And our passenger service is still doing fairly well. Okay, so I'll have to keep that in mind if I do end up starting a new game. Oil and passengers seem to be good. What's this? Oh yeah, that's our train station that we were going to build. First ship has arrived. Go us. Probably has no passengers though. Where are you, ship? Hello, ship. Hello, computer. Passenger 0 of 50. Well, maybe we'll get some people to travel by boat at some point. That point may not be today. Is anyone using our bus line here? Yeah, we do have people waiting. A few passengers. It looks like we're burning a lot of coal. They need bricks, machines, and fuel. Oh, you can look at these like building by building. And you can look at each individual citizen. What's this say now? The oil refinery. Try to ship more items. Okay. I mean, I can like add like a bunch more horse and buggies if that's your issue. I think we've made our way through the surplus here. Are there any other oil Well, that's another refinery. Any other oil wells around? One there. That's a bit of a jaunt, though, for them to get all the way over there to that refinery. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap things up there. I don't know if I'll continue this particular Let's Play, because I've seemed to have kind of worked my way into a corner, so I may like start up on another map and start fresh. But anyway, if you enjoy what you saw here today, and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I try to produce content every day. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Take care. We'll see you next time.